Sarah felt lost. She had always been a dreamer, full of hope and ambition, but now those dreams seemed like distant echoes in a vast, empty void. She felt like a failure. Every reflection in the mirror reminded her of the person she once was, and the person she feared she had become. Years of setbacks and disappointments weighed her down. Each rejection letter felt like a nail in the coffin of her aspirations, each crumpled paper a testament to her struggles. Each day felt heavy, a struggle to even get out of bed. The ceiling above seemed to mock her, a silent witness to her endless battles with herself. She had dreams once, aspirations that now felt like distant memories. The vision board that once inspired her now seemed like a cruel reminder of what could have been. The world seemed to pass her by, a whirlwind of activity she couldn't join. She felt invisible, a ghost in the bustling city, unnoticed and unimportant. She was stuck, trapped in her own self-doubt and despair. The mirror reflected not just her face, but her inner turmoil and frustration. Her apartment, once bright and full of promise, now felt dark and suffocating. The clutter around her mirrored the chaos in her mind. The walls seemed to close in, reflecting her own feelings of inadequacy. She felt trapped, with no escape from her own thoughts. She had become a recluse, avoiding contact with friends and family. The outside world felt too overwhelming, too full of reminders of her perceived failures. Their pitying looks and well-meaning but empty words only deepened her pain. Each call she ignored was a reminder of the connections she was losing. Sarah was drowning in a sea of despair, with no hope of rescue. She felt like she was sinking deeper and deeper, with no one to pull her out. One evening, Sarah forced herself to go for a walk. The park was quiet, the setting sun casting long shadows across the grass. She found an empty bench and sat down, letting the tears flow freely. As darkness fell, she sensed someone approaching. An old man, his face etched with the lines of time, sat down beside her. He didn't speak, but his presence was calming, a beacon of peace in her storm of emotions. He simply sat beside her, offering a silent acknowledgement of her pain. His silence was comforting, a welcome change from the platitudes she usually received. After a while, the old man spoke, his voice soft but resonant.
Sometimes we get lost in the darkness.
His words, though simple, struck a chord within Sarah. He understood. He knew her pain.
But darkness doesn't last forever. The sun always rises again.
His words were like a lifeline thrown to a drowning person. He spoke of hope, of resilience, of the cyclical nature of life. He told her that setbacks were not failures, but opportunities for growth. He encouraged her to embrace her vulnerability, to see it not as a weakness, but as a strength. His words, though few, planted a seed of hope in Sarah's heart. The old man's words resonated with Sarah. She started to open up to others, sharing her struggles and seeking guidance. She reconnected with a friend, a therapist, who offered a safe space for her to process her emotions. The therapist helped Sarah understand the root of her despair, guiding her towards self-compassion and acceptance. She also joined a support group, finding solace in the shared experiences of others. Hearing their stories of resilience and hope gave her strength. She realized she wasn't alone in her struggles. These individuals, her therapist, and the old man in the park became her guiding lights, illuminating the path out of her darkness. Section 5. Seeds of Change. Inspired by the old man's words and the support of her newfound community, Sarah began to make small changes. She started each day with gratitude, focusing on the good in her life, however small. She replaced negative self-talk with affirmations, reminding herself of her strengths and capabilities. She started taking care of her physical health, going for walks in nature, and eating nourishing food. She rediscovered her love for painting, finding solace and expression in the vibrant colors. These small changes, though seemingly insignificant, began to chip away at the wall of despair that had surrounded her. Section 6. Embracing new habits. As Sarah continued on her journey, these small changes blossomed into new habits. She made a conscious effort to cultivate positivity, surrounding herself with supportive people and engaging in activities that brought her joy. She learned to set healthy boundaries, saying no to commitments that drained her energy. She embraced mindfulness, learning to be present in the moment and appreciate the simple pleasures of life. She discovered the power of forgiveness, letting go of past hurts and choosing to focus on the present. These new habits became her armor, protecting her from the negativity that once threatened to consume her. Section 7. Finding Purpose. With her newfound strength and clarity, Sarah felt a renewed sense of purpose. She realized that her experiences, though painful, had given her a unique understanding of human suffering. She wanted to use her story, her journey from despair to hope, to help others. She started volunteering at a local homeless shelter, offering a listening ear and words of encouragement to those who felt lost and hopeless. She found deep fulfillment in connecting with others, in being a source of support and strength. Her own pain had become a bridge to connect with the pain of others, transforming her despair into empathy and compassion. One evening, while volunteering at the shelter, Sarah met a young woman named Emily. Emily's story mirrored Sarah's own, filled with setbacks, disappointments, and a crushing sense of failure. Sarah saw herself in Emily's eyes, the same despair, the same feeling of being lost in the darkness.
Driven by a deep sense of empathy, Sarah reached out to Emily. She offered a listening ear, a shoulder to cry on, and words of understanding. She shared her own story, her journey from darkness to light, and the wisdom she had gained along the way. She wanted Emily to know that she wasn't alone, that there was hope, even in the darkest of times.
Sarah shared the old man's words with Emily. Darkness doesn't last forever. The sun always rises again. She encouraged Emily to embrace her vulnerability, to seek support, and to believe in her own resilience. She spoke of the importance of self-care, of cultivating positivity, and of finding purpose in helping others.
Emily listened intently, Sarah's words resonating deep within her. For the first time in a long time, Emily felt a glimmer of hope. She saw in Sarah a reflection of her own potential, a testament to the power of resilience and the human spirit's ability to overcome even the darkest of times.
As Sarah continued to mentor Emily, she found herself reflecting on her own journey. Each step she had taken, each challenge she had faced had led her to this moment. She witnessed the transformative power of her own journey. By sharing her story, she was not only helping Emily, but also healing parts of herself she hadn't realized were still wounded. Her wisdom, her light, and her experiences were now tools she used to guide Emily. She saw the spark of hope ignite in Emily's eyes, a reflection of the light she had once sought. She was helping Emily find her own way out of the darkness, just as she had once been guided. Each piece of advice, each shared moment, was a step towards Emily's own empowerment. Sarah realized that her pain had a purpose, a deeper meaning that she had not understood before. Her struggles had shaped her into a person of strength and empathy. Her struggles had given her the strength and empathy to make a difference in the lives of others. She saw that her journey was not just about her own healing, but about creating ripples of hope in the lives of those she touched.
Sarah's journey, once defined by despair, had become a beacon of hope for others. She had transformed her pain into a source of strength, and her story was now a guiding light for many. Her story, a testament to the power of resilience, showed that no matter how dark the times, there is always a way to find light. It was a reminder that resilience is not just about surviving, but about thriving and helping others to do the same. The importance of human connection became clear to her. She understood that we are all interconnected, and that by lifting others, we lift ourselves. The transformative power of compassion was evident in every interaction. Sarah saw that compassion could heal wounds that words alone could not. She had become the light she had so desperately sought, a beacon for those still lost in the darkness. Her journey had come full circle, guiding others out of the darkness and into the warmth of hope and healing. Sarah's story was a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. She had become a symbol of hope, a living example of the impact one person can have on the world.
Sarah's story is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope exists. Her journey through the shadows of despair and into the light of a new day is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. It's a reminder that we are not alone in our struggles, that there are communities and support systems ready to lift us up when we fall, that there are people who care, who are willing to stand by us through thick and thin, offering their unwavering support and love, and that within each of us lies the strength to overcome adversity. By embracing our vulnerability, seeking support, and cultivating compassion, we can tap into an inner reservoir of strength we never knew we had. We can find our way out of the darkness, navigating through the challenges and obstacles that life throws our way, and into the light of a brighter tomorrow. Each new day brings with it the promise of new beginnings and endless possibilities.
As we navigate the challenges of life, let us remember Sarah's journey, a beacon of hope and perseverance. Her story teaches us that no matter how difficult the path may seem, there is always a way forward, a testament to the indomitable spirit of hope that resides within us all. This spirit drives us to keep moving, to keep striving for a better future. Let us be kind to ourselves and to others, recognizing that everyone is fighting their own battles. Offering a helping hand to those in need and extending our compassion to those who may be struggling in silence, and sharing our light with the world. By doing so, we not only brighten our own lives, but also illuminate the paths of those around us. For in the words of the wise old man, darkness doesn't last forever. His wisdom reminds us that no matter how long the night, the dawn will always break. The sun always rises again, bringing with it the warmth and light of a new day, a new opportunity to start afresh and to continue our journey towards a brighter tomorrow.